This exciting football match streaming is between FK Qarabag and Chelsea, UEFA Champions League football match. This is a PES 21 simulation football gameplay. Please subscribe, like and share and enjoy this football streaming match. Thank you.
So hello and welcome to what has turned out to be a truly gorgeous afternoon. The sun beaming down on the stands and broad beaming smiles all around us. The mood has soared, and so indeed has the expectation of both teams. It is bubbling up very nicely here in Munich. The noise fervent, the colours effervescent, the crowd expectant. This should be very good. And it does appear that they are lining up, Jim, in a 5-4-1 formation.
Well, a reinforced rearguard, Peter, and a compact midfield probably suggests that they're focusing much on giving very little away. I think if you commit to that, then you really can't afford to concede, because it clearly demands a quick change in approach if you do, which isn't always easy, because in the build-up to this, believe me, they'll have been working principally on organisation and shape and training. And it's not easy just to suddenly come out of that.
So it's down to business here. Pedro Fernandez, Garnacho. Now it's João Pedro, and that has been clubbed away. That's the end of that. It all started well enough. Garnacho. Fernandez. Now it's Garnacho, aimed in towards the centre. Aim forwards. James gets over and intercepts. Caicedo. James. Garnacho is onto it in a flash. Ooh, can he get onto this? Garnacho, João Pedro, whistle's gone, that's a foul. Clears it away. Moved on forwards. Time, excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Garnacho. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto with the delivery.
Well, he had to bide his time a bit there, Peter. Needed more targets to aim at in the box.
Hefty challenge, but fair enough. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, that's neat. Looking for a decent ball in. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. And it's Fernandez. And that's a good ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Garnacho really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
There's a probing ball. Oh, it's just lacking in accuracy. James. Caicedo, and it's played forward. That wasn't the greatest of balls. That's a look and plays it forward. That has been cut short. Ball is onto it in a flash.
Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to go.
Fernandez showing good feet. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The ball's come loose here, and the header is disappointing in the end.
There's some good movement inside the box, no shortage of targets here.
Oh, what a climb! Oh, not the best of headers. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, it's come loose. That's really well cleared. Nicely done. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Deep cross. Up he goes! Caicedo. Palmer. Colwell, long ball looking to counter. Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. It's a quick ball upfield. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encourage the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, that's nice. Cucurella. Palmer. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well read. Nice interception. Caicedo. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Now here's the climbs up big. And that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
He simply mistimed the header, and it was as if he knew it wasn't going to work out.
Changes him with that pass. Garnacho. Fernandez. Well, that's well seen too. It's an inviting looking ball, that. He is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
And that's been won straight back. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Cleared away. Garnacho. Fernandez. So who's he picking out? Shot, surely! Clears it away. Caicedo. Wins the duel this time. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Dealt with nicely by the defence. And that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Fernandez. And he goes cross-field. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match, Jim?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
And here's Neto. Time to deliver. And it's Palmer. Garnacho. Out to the left it goes. Fernandez. That's an excellent interception. Played towards the front line.
How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality and set an example.
Tries to get it clear. Fernandez. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Garnacho. Caicedo spread out to the left. Oh, nice touch. Garnacho has a shot!
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
Oh, can he get onto this? That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella gets across to intercept that. Caicedo. Over to the left. And that was nowhere near his best. He's onto it in a flash. Qarabag makes the interception. Aim forwards. And we're not going to make any further progress now. Palmer looks to the other side. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Gets a good foot in there. And here's Neto. That's a throw. And it's Palmer. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Played into the middle. Chance! Oh, it's come loose. And reclaimed it in a trice. Garnacho. Now this could be a chance. And it's hoisted clear. Fernandez. Caicedo. Defending of the desperate variety. And here's Garnacho. That is lovely. Fernandez has been caught there, it's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Well, Pedro. It's Caicedo. That's been drilled forward. Colwell. First quarter of an hour gone. Still goalless at the moment. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. Palmer. Plays it out wide. Played into space out wide. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's played forward. This interception, his positioning was spot on. Palmer. Pedro Neto. He's trying his best to keep it in play here. Moved on forwards. That pass has been well intercepted. João Pedro. That has found him in acres of space. Gets good distance on it. It's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Fernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Colwill. Palmer. And it's Fernandez. Aim forwards. Muscular approach does pay off here, and he has been fouled there. Too much distance on that. Qarabag. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. João Pedro. Garnacho tries a cross. And they've got rid. Caicedo. Played towards the other side. Fernandez, who does have an assist to his name. Palmer. João Pedro. Palmer played out to the left flank. Chance for a shot! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, can he get onto this? Nicely intercepted. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And the counter is on. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Big chance!
Well, even for him, that may have been a touch ambitious.
And that is out of play. And that has put paid to that. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And that's aimed into the middle. And it's played forward. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Clearly not happy with that. Palmer chooses to go cross-field. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. That's really well manoeuvred. Oh, good spread. Gets it away. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandez. Played over towards the opposite flank. Caicedo. Palmer. João Pedro. Fernandez. Fernandez gets a cross in. Gets into some space. Out of play for a throw. That has been knocked clear. Fernandez clears it away. Palmer, and he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Thumps it clear. Hit into the middle. Oh, smashing header! Couldn't quite control it.
Oh, this was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
That's a good run down the left. Palmer tries to thread one through. Fernandez puts a cross in. It is a corner. That's not going far. And it's Palmer. Palmer. Great chance! And again the keeper stands strong. Garnacho. Aim forwards. Palmer. Thinks one through. And he's there to clear it. And that has been cleared. Lovely feet. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into the area. Garnacho. Garnacho, it's a delicate pass. Pedro Neto. Oh, sweet feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Got his cross in. Correa gets it away. There will be a throw-in. That looks a good cross. And the keeper gets his hands on it. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. Correa. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Moved on forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Colwell. Correa. Pedro Neto. Well, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. It's a throw-in. Pedro Neto. And the shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Driven forward. Calmly anticipates. Palmer. Fernandez. Fernandez chooses to go cross-field. Caicedo. Now it's Schwelped. Can he finish? It's off target and by quite a way.
João Pedro clearly was a little selfish there, but I don't think it was a bad attempt.
Caicedo. Correa have it back and can go again. Cleared without complication. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto! It's anyone's ball now. Tries to cross. That has been knocked clear. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Chalobah cuts it out. Fernandez looks to the other side, and that's put paid to a promising move. Chalobah cuts out the pass. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Chalobah. Up towards the front line. And claimed it back swiftly. Colwell. Fernandez. Palmer. Pedro Neto. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's well done, really robust. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the flag has stayed down. Cross goes in there. And he's there to clear it. Oh, this looks sharp. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Well, the ref's been lenient here. I doubt he'll get too many more chances.
It was a sterling effort, and at least he kept it on target, and it was worth a go.
Qarabag have reclaimed it. Now it's João Pedro. Out to the left it goes. And here's Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. That's good play. Aimed in towards the centre. That'll be a throw-in. And it's Caicedo. Pedro Neto. It's a mighty effort! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Well, he certainly got to the ball well enough, but the rest didn't quite come off for him.
Moved on forwards. Well timed, excellent interception. Pedro Neto. Oh, red, nice interception. João Pedro. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. Nice control. Oh, nicely intercepted. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. Garnacho. Caicedo. And it's Fernandez. Garnacho looking to run onto it. That is a brilliant interception. He is onto it in a flash. Oh, such a clever touch. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. Garnacho. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Aim forwards. And he cuts out the supply. Colwill. Palmer, spread out to the left, and it's Fernandez. Over to the left. Garnacho. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. Caicedo. Garnacho. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Cucurella shifted upfield. Driven forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Succumbs to the pressure. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. It's run loose here. Now it's Garnacho. Plenty waiting in the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Well, that looks a foul. Yeah, referee's given it. Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card. Correa can get it clear. Spread out to the left. That's tidy. There are a few waiting for it. That's very neat. Now it's João Pedro. It could be in here. Aim forwards. Tries a measured ball. Qarabag is there and he can get that clear. Cucurella. Oh, it's played into... and the shot! He wasn't that far away.
Oh, that was a cracking ball in because it just took the goalkeeper out of the equation.
Played towards the other side. Oh, can he get onto this? Here's foul. Could be danger here. Not the worst cross in the world, but still room for improvement. Moved on forwards. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Qarabag. Up towards the front line.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, this looks sharp. Out to the left it goes. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Qarabag. And it's Palmer. Fernandez. Now here's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. That has been knocked clear. He's onto it in a flash. Palmer gets a foot in here. Now who's going to be first to this? Played out to the right. Nice control. And it's played into the middle. Firmly met. Palmer. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's nice. Can he deliver? A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Garnacho. James. Palmer does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Pedro. Out to the right. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. And it's played forward. That has been cut short. Fernandez. Qarabag forwards and with intent. Garnacho. He is just caressing the ball. Fernandez. And he's there to clear it. Garnacho. Palmer. And here's Fernandez. Now then, the ball's come loose. Fernandez. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Pedro Neto tries to get it clear, and it's Caicedo. Takes a shot! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Caicedo usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Garnacho. Fernandez. Oh, Red, nice interception. João Pedro. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Fernandez. Palmer. Fernandez. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Garnacho. Here's Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Oh, that's nice. Wins the duel this time. Qarabag. Palmer. Spread out to the left. Fernandez. Fernandez puts a cross in. And it's Cucurella. That's very neat. Palmer. Knocks it out wide. Hit into the middle. Clears it away. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. He is just caressing the ball. And here's Palmer. Muscular approach does pay off here. It's a fancy looking ball, that. Palmer. João Pedro. Caicedo, delicate ball, and it needs to be. Fernandez hangs one in. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Palmer. That's really well manoeuvred. Fernandez. Very nicely done. João Pedro. Palmer. Great chance! It's really well cleared. And it's Cucurella. That's a fabulous ball. Cucurella crosses. Moved on forwards. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Garnacho. João Pedro. Shot at goal! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
João Pedro clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
He thumps it clear. Caicedo tries to thread one through. Lovely feet. Gets good distance on it. And that's a throw. And here's Palmer. And it's Fernandez. Now it's Garnacho. Steps in, and that's the end of that. And it's played forward. And that is as far as they're going to go. João Pedro. And the shot! And again the keeper stands strong.
João Pedro really can't believe it. Foiled by the keeper again.
Palmer. Cucurella. Back into the middle. João Pedro. Run this, he's covered quite a distance already. And the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Garnacho. James, forwards and with intent. Fernandes. Garnacho. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Lofted upfield. James. Palmer. Fernandes. Colwell shifted upfield.
Garnacho really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Aim forwards. João Pedro. Garnacho. Fernandes. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandes. And here's Garnacho. Cleared away. And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto in out towards the right wing. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. Danger averted for now. Moved on forwards. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Garnacho. Colwell. And it's played forward. Cuts out the pass. Pinged towards the front line. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cucurella. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. And it's Fernandes. Garnacho. Good play. Serves up across. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. That is lovely. Pedro Neto. Palmer. it's Joel Pedro. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. That's really well manoeuvred. Nacho. Palmer. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Joel Pedro. And here's Garnacho. Palmer. Now it's Garnacho. Now it's Fernandez. Fernandez gets a cross in. And he's there to clear it. Palmer. And here's Neto. Played out to the right. Now it's Pedro Neto. Aim forwards.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Fernandez shifted upfield. Garnacho, it's a delicate pass. That's been drilled forward. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Up towards the front line. Colwell. Caicedo. James. Palmer. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Garnacho. Palmer. And it's Fernandez. James. Caicedo. Fernandez looks to the other side. Cucurella. He's in plenty of space here. And it's hoisted clear. Caicedo. And here's Neto. Now it's Joel Pedro. Qarabag are already trailing here early on. They cannot afford to let this get worse.
Well, I would think, Peter, that this team needs help from the experience within. That should help begin the recovery at least.
Palmer. Caicedo. Qarabag needing to chase the game already. Palmer. Now it's Joel Pedro. Tries a shot! And a Terrific save from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Ball's gone out of play. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Oh, nice touch. Oh, sweet feet. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Cucurella. Cross in. It is a corner. Only partially clear. Pedro Neto. And it's Cucurella. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Moved on forwards. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Caicedo with the clearance. Out to the right. He's gone for goal!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. That's tidy. Played into space. Fernandez. Lovely bit of skill. Plenty waiting in the middle. Palmer. Now it's Garnacho. Up he goes! That was no routine save.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
And it's been taken short. Crosses it in. Firmly met. Aim forwards. And it's Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Thinks one through. Can he get onto this? Nice control. Looking for a decent ball in. Pedro Neto. Moved on forwards. Is onto it in a flash. showing good feet. Succumbs to the pressure. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. The referee's given a throw. He's having a look round. Garnacho. And it's been played through. Now it's João Pedro. He's found a way through. Oh, that's neat. Well read. And the danger is averted. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's João Pedro. And here's Neto. And here's Neto. Ball comes in. That has been knocked clear. Palmer. Caicedo. João Pedro. Oh, good spread. Tries a measured ball. Corner then. It's out for a goal kick. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. João Pedro. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's caught it there, it's a free kick. Now that's going to be a booking. Gets it away. Out for a throw. Now it's Garnacho. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Played out to the right. Chance to play it in. Oh, such a clever touch. Turns and goes back. Caicedo. Palmer. Out to the right. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. João Pedro. Nice physical challenge. There's a probing ball. And he cuts out the supply. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Palmer. Palmer played out towards the right wing. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella carries the ball down the right. Cucurella puts them all in. And he's heaved it away. Palmer. Caicedo ploughing through the middle. Fernandez plays it short. Cross to the back post. Decent chance! And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Fernandez. Oh, it's played into the area. Qarabag can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Fernandez. Garnacho. Good play on the left-hand side here. Crossed into the box. He's cut it out. And it's played forward. Oh, can he get onto this? Garnacho does really well to win the ball there. Caicedo, who's set up one goal so far. Pedro Neto, oh, good spread. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Caicedo. Played out wide. Pedro Neto. Cucurella crosses. Keeper's dealt with that. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Chalobah. Colwell shifted upfield. Caicedo. Pedro Neto showing good feet. And that's a good ball. Aim forwards. Referee has just said play on. Oh, that's neat. Played into the middle. James is there, and he can get that clear. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. They get a throw in. And it's Caicedo. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. To the left it goes. It's a fine run and he's happy to keep going. Nice control. Over to the left. He's in space and looking for options. And they've got a throw. Throw it. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Fernandez. Chalobah. Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And it's played forward. Pedro Neto. Very nearly half an hour gone here. Fernandez. Fernandez, gently done. João Pedro. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. And here's Fernandez. Here it is, crossed in. And the ball is out of play. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Caicedo. Colwell. Fernandez. Palmer. James. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Aim forwards. Qarabag cuts it out. James. João Pedro. Here's a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
João Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Qarabag getting lots of touches here, but they're not making much progress. And it's played forward. Caicedo, oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Colwell forwards and with intent. Palmer. James. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. Colwell. Caicedo. Caicedo made out to the left flank. That'll be a throw. Here's Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. And there's the shot! And he comes up trumps again. Aim forwards. Nicely shaped cross. Fernandez. Garnacho. Garnacho going full tilt down the left. Now it's João Pedro. That's really well manoeuvred. It's a pretty loose pass. Forward. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Neto. James. Moved on forwards. And here's Garnacho. Lovely feet. Costco. Bullish header! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
That's very neat. Fernandez. Time, excellent interception. this looks sharp. Pings it across. Big chance! He can get that clear. Ooh, delicate chip through. Lovely bit of skill. So who's he picking out? He is just caressing the ball. Out towards the flank. Aimed in towards the centre. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Oh, what a climb! Harmlessly behind. James, gently done. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Deftly away. And it's played forward. That's the throw. Makes the interception. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Qarabag attempts a clearance. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. That's tidy. Can he deliver? Pedro Neto with the... and the volley! He wasn't that far away.
Qarabag, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. That's a lovely, neat pass. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Fernandez. And he goes cross-field. Correa. Qarabag are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Well, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. And he shoots! He's missed it.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
Clearly not happy with that. Garnacho. Caicedo. James. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Tries to get it clear. Qarabag. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto tries making a foray down the right. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Laid back in. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Out to the right. Oh, that's nice. Time to deliver. Palmer. That's a look and place it forward. Spread out to the left. And it's played forward. Caicedo. Palmer. Now it's Pedro.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's really well manoeuvred. That pass has been well intercepted.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Cucurella, that's an imaginative pass. Caught offside that time. Played out wide. Can he latch on to this? That's a super give and go. There are a few waiting for it. And he's there to get it away. Qarabag have reclaimed it. So who's he picking out? And that's aimed into the middle. Pedro Neto. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Aim forwards. Nicely intercepted. Palmer. Qarabag going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. James with the clearance. For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Colwell. Fernandez, gently done. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Oh, really cute. What a lovely series of passes. Garnacho. Fernandez. Fernandez puts a cross in. Quality ball. He's onto it in a flash. And here's Garnacho. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the keeper has it. And it's played forward. Qarabag gets over and intercepts. Colwill forwards and with intent. Pedro Neto. That's good play. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Colwill. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Cleared away. Now then, the ball's come loose. Proves too strong. Moved on forwards. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto is making a foray down the right. Defending of the desperate variety. Cleared without complication. Moved on forwards. Qarabag. Colwill. Palmer. James, forwards and with intent. Garnacho. Shot, surely! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Driven forward. He's onto it in a flash. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. That's been won straight back. Colwill. Palmer. Over to the left. Oh, what a ball! Pedro Neto
usually is so good from that range. He didn't quite connect as he can, though.
Caicedo. Palmer. Cucurella. And it's Cucurella. And here's Neto. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. That has been knocked clear. Garnett, he's had a shot! Danger averted for now. And here's Neto. This might spell danger. Oh, good spread. And the cross comes in. And he's there to clear it. And it's played forward. Fernandez gets over and intercepts. James. Caicedo. Caicedo laid out to the left flank. Plays it through. Fernandez. Looking for a decent ball in. Palmer. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Fernandez, and here's Garnacho. There's the delivery. Defending of the desperate variety. And they're not going to make any further progress now. That's nice. Caicedo shifted upfield. Succumbs to the pressure. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Well, now here's a good battle. Bicep to bicep. João Pedro. Cucurella. Colwell. Qarabag. Caicedo. João Pedro. Caicedo. James. Aim forwards. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. And here's Neto. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella crosses. Deflected behind for a corner kick. Great defending, strong and determined. Does really well to win the ball there. Inviting looking ball that. Fernandez wins the duel this time. Garnacho. Fernandez. Caicedo. Lovely, now then. Lovely feet. Decent chance! Really well manoeuvred. That has been cut short. Qarabag. Fernandez. Garnacho. Played towards the other side. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Moved on forwards. He's having a look round. What a throw in. Garnacho, Fernandez, James, Palmer, Caicedo, Cucurella, Pedro Neto. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Aim forwards. Colwell cuts out the pass. James. Palmer. James. Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. Great defending, strong and determined. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Palmer. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
Cucurella. Caicedo. Played out to the right. Can he finish? Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
There's some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Played back in. And it's played forward. James. Pedro Neto chasing after it. Caicedo. Caicedo. Palmer. Garnacho. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. And they've got a throw. Very nicely done. It's anyone's ball now. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedro Neto making good progress on the right-hand side.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
João Pedro. Now that's well seen too. There's a probing ball. Qarabag gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And that has been cleared. Garnacho. Cucurella. That's really well manoeuvred. Caicedo. João Pedro. Out towards the flank. Fernandez. That is lovely. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho. Time to deliver. Aimed in towards the centre. Palmer. Caicedo. And here's Neto. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's come loose here. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. That's not going far. And here's Garnacho. And it's Fernandez. He can get that clear. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Up towards the front line. Qarabag cuts it out. Fernandez. Now it's Palmer. Caicedo. Does really well to win the ball there. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. It's a good foot in there. Garnacho. Fernandez. Looks to the other side. Looking ball that. Well, it's a scoreline to raise the eyebrow. 1-0 to the underdogs. Nice control. There are a few waiting for it. Shoots! Cucurella. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Palmer. Caicedo. João Pedro. Out to the right. And here's Neto. Cucurella puts them all in. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. He slings it in. Clears it away. Cucurella have it back and can go again. Caicedo laid out towards the right wing. That's good play. Tries to get it clear. Caicedo. That's going to go a long way. And it's Cucurella. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Oh, goes for a shot! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
It's really well cleared. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Aim forwards. Oh, Red, nice interception. Fernandez. Moved on forwards. He is onto it in a flash. Can he latch onto this? That's very neat. Across it goes. Palmer. Cucurella. Good spell of possession this, but very little to show for it. Palmer. Colwell. Caicedo. And it's played forward. That's been drilled forward. Oh, perfectly measured that. They've got a corner here. Thumps it clear. Purring through the gears. That's surely a foul. Free kick. And the finish! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Garnacho. Fernandez. Garnacho. Nice physical challenge. James getting this one clear. Cucurella. Chalobah shifted upfield. And he's onside. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Now it's João Pedro. And it's Fernandes. Fernandes puts a cross in. Fernandes. And here's Garnacho. Fernandes. He's gone for a throw-in. Garnacho. João Pedro. Now it's João Pedro. Spread out to the left. Palmer. That's an excellent interception. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Done delicately. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Aim forwards. Ooh, can he get onto this? Garnacho. Garnacho. Fernandes. And here's Garnacho. Oh, it's played into the area. Lovely, neat pass. Chalobah makes the interception. Nicely intercepted. And it's played forward. Quality ball. Calmly anticipates. Colwell. Cucurella. Palmer. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Colwell. Fernandes. Garnacho. Palmer. Here's Fernandes. Fernandes. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Played. That has snuffed out the danger. Chalobah. Garnacho. Fernandes. Gets it away. And it's Fernandes. He's having a shot! Wins the duel this time. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And he cuts out the supply. Qarabag. James, forwards and with intent. Fernandez has created one goal already. Thinks one through. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Fernandez goes short. Fernandez picks it up out wide. And the chances keep on coming. They're awarded another corner. He's in a good position here. Garnacho. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. Oh, it's come loose. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Pass is intercepted. João Pedro. Palmer. And that has been clubbed away. Caicedo. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. João Pedro. Well timed, excellent interception. Was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Qarabag. Colwell, gently done. Muscular approach does pay off here. Pedro Neto! Oh, that was no routine save!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Fernandez with the short one. And here's Fernandez. A chance to play it in. And it's played in here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gonna beg him.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Oh, sweet feet. Hoisted in. And he's there to clear it.
breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
Moved on forwards. Cucurella. It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Palmer. Now it's João Pedro. Cucurella. There's the shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Pedro Neto looking understandably energised after his goal. Now it's Pedro Neto. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Fernandez. Now there's the header. He will be livid with himself. And it's been given away. Great defending, strong and determined. Played out to the right. Lobbed in behind. Sanchez claims it, and the danger passes. And it's played forward. And that has been cleared. Palmer. James. Palmer. James, forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto carries the ball down the right, flashes it across. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. Oh, that's well done, really robust. And that is good, super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Caicedo. Caicedo shifted upfield. Cucurella, and that's aimed into the middle. Proves too strong. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And it's Caicedo. Palmer. Fernandez. James. James, played over towards the opposite flank. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Now it's João Pedro. Garnacho tries a shot! No, not quite.
Garnacho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
James. Palmer. Garnacho chasing after it. That'll be a throw-in. Whistle's gone, that's foul. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. And he's heaved it away. Caicedo. Palmer, oh, good spread. He is just caressing the ball. Caicedo. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Aim forwards. Oh, nice touch. Garnacho. Caicedo. Qarabag are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Garnacho goes on a run down the left wing. Interception, his positioning was spot on. That's really well manoeuvred. And here's Neto. And it's Cucurella. Garnacho. And the shot! And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. Played out to the right. He is through here. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Colwell. James. Pedro Neto looks to get on the end of this. Cucurella. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. And here's Garnacho. Garnacho knocks it out wide. And that was very necessary. And reclaimed it in a trice. Did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. That's really well manoeuvred. That has been knocked clear. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Caicedo. Fernandez. Caicedo. João Pedro. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Oh, such a clever touch. Fernandez attempts a clearance. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Fernandez. Palmer. Out to the left it goes. Does really well to win the ball there. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Succumbs to the pressure. Now it's João Pedro. Deftly away. And claimed it back swiftly. And here's Neto. That's tidy. Pedro Neto with the delivery. Aim forwards. Colwell. Palmer. Garnacho. Palmer shifted upfield. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto played out towards the right wing. Lovely bit of skill. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Palmer. Pedro Neto. Danger averted for now. And reclaimed it in a trice. Palmer. Cucurella. Ball's gone out of play. Oh, the referee's booking him here for a dive.
Listen, he can play the innocent as much as he wants, Peter, but it was fairly obvious to everyone here. He's got no hiding place.
Qarabag with the clearance. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Oh, nicely intercepted. That's a lovely, neat pass. Plenty waiting in the middle. Hit into the middle. And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Garnacho. And it's played forward. Garnacho. And it's been played through. Now it's João Pedro. Oh, great defending, that needed doing. No foul, says the referee. That looks a good ball through. Qarabag gets across to intercept that. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Garnacho. Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Palmer. Played out to the right. Lovely feet. A chance to play it in. Pedro Neto. And that's aimed into the middle. That's well blocked, and back out it comes. And it's Palmer. Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
Palmer clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Lofted upfield. And claimed it back swiftly. That's really well manoeuvred. João Pedro. Goes for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
João Pedro is offering a right smile there.
Quality ball. Good. Can he get onto this? Ah, such a clever touch. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. And he's there to get it away. Aim forwards. And it's hoisted clear. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Moved on forwards. Colwell. Caicedo. And it's played forward. João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Now it's João Pedro. Pedro Neto. Cross goes in there. That's good play. Pedro Neto. Oh, it's played into the area. Aim forwards. He's onto it in a flash. Now that's well seen too. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. Palmer. Caicedo. João Pedro. Tries a shot!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
Caicedo. Palmer. And it's Fernandez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Tries to get it clear. Crossed in again. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Fernandez played back in. Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Knocks it out wide. Very nicely done. Looking for a decent ball in. Oh, nice touch. Crossed into the box. That has been knocked clear. Shapes to shoot!
Caicedo just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
And it's played forward. Palmer. Colwill. Caicedo. Moved on forwards. Garnacho. Caicedo. João Pedro. Shot a goal! Pedro Neto. And it's Palmer. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Palmer. Takes a shot!
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
That's been drilled forward. Driven forward. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. Caicedo. Fernandez. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Cucurella. Caicedo. João Pedro. Goes for a shot! Falling effort.
Well, I think his mind was made up the way that ball arrived, and I certainly admire his willingness to hit the volley. Certainly improved their move. All the talking, both tactical and motivational, in that half-time dressing room seems to have paid off for the moment, at least.
Caicedo. Pedro Neto. Colwill. Caicedo. That's really well manoeuvred. In plenty of space here. Garnacho. James. Played towards the other side. Caicedo. And they've got a throw. And it's played forward. Qarabag clears it away. Aim forwards. He's cut it out. sweet feet. Decent chance! A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. The keeper's ball. Good play on the left-hand side here. Fernandez. Can he latch onto this? Lovely bit of skill. Garnacho. And it's Fernandez. And here's Garnacho. That's tidy. Oh, good spread. It's an exciting looking ball, that. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
And it's played forward. That's a nice ball. Cleared away. Caicedo. Colwell. Caicedo. Garnacho. Palmer. Fernandez. Caicedo. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Up towards the front line.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
That's been won straight back. Now it's Pedro Neto. Time to deliver. Cucurella. Produces a cross. Keeper's dealt with that. That's really well manoeuvred. He's found a way through. Colwell does really well to win the ball there. Colwell did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And here's Neto. And it's Cucurella. And it's played in here.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a-begging.
Garnacho has it out wide and in space. Fernandez with the short one. There are a few waiting for it. Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Now it's João Pedro. Cuts out the pass. Oh, can he get onto this? Qarabag gets over and intercepts. Colwell. Moved on forwards. Cucurella. Oh, it's a searing run. He is a man on a mission. Time to deliver. Showing good feet. Climbs up big. Did he quite get enough on that.
Qarabag, well, the manager clearly has to react to this and tactically change what's happening. It's too easy for them to get in.
Aim forwards. It's an inviting looking ball, that. And it's hoisted clear. Palmer, gently done. Looking here to chip it through. Now it's Pedro Neto. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella out of it back and can go again. And it's Caicedo. Palmer.
Unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
A chance to play it in. He's going to have to tune his rangefinder before the next one. Qarabag can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Garnacho. João Pedro. That has been knocked clear. Oh, it's come loose. Caicedo. Lovely bit of skill. Garnacho opts to play it back. Shoots! Quality ball. That is a great pick out. That's good defending, very good defending.
Qarabag really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
And it's played forward. Moved on forwards. That's a lovely, neat pass. Fernandez. Palmer. Caicedo. Good chance here! Oh, bang on target. That's really well manoeuvred. Very nicely done. Out to the left it goes. It's run loose here. Out to the right. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Ball is over the line. Nice physical challenge. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Aim forwards. he shoots! Qarabag. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Cucurella. In it comes. Oh, what a climb! Oh, denied brilliantly!
João Pedro actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Can he get onto this? Oh, such a clever touch. Hit into the middle. And he's heaved it away. That's a throw. And it's played forward. Cucurella gets rid without sophistication. Oh, they could be caught out here. Fernandez. Qarabag forwards and with intent. Oh, this looks sharp. And they can counter here. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Palmer. Caicedo. And it goes cross-field. João Pedro. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Has a look and plays it forward. Palmer. Caicedo. Cucurella. Caicedo. Palmer. And here's Garnacho. And it's Fernandez. Proves too strong. Fernandez has got himself a free kick. No way through, so back it comes. Moved on forwards. Strong running down that left flank. Succumbs to the pressure. That's really well manoeuvred. Pedro Neto. Cucurella. Will play through for the wide man. Oh, smashing header! Moved on forwards. Pedro Neto wins the duel this time. And it's played forward. And he's on, and he shoots! Garnacho. The pass is intercepted. Qarabag getting this one clear. That's really well manoeuvred. Palmer. Caicedo. Played out to the right. And here's Neto. Pedro Neto looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! That was superb goalkeeping!
Garnacho really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Game forwards. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. That's really well manoeuvred. Into the channel. Fernandez. And it's Caicedo. Oh, that's neat. Gets the shot away! He can get that clear. And he comes up trumps again. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Caicedo. Palmer. Over to the left. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Garnacho. He's had a shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Garnacho, that's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Keeper has taken decisive action. Palmer. He's offering some sort of an apology there.
Ah, he made it look a bit predictable.
Tries to think it through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Correa. Palmer. He's onto it in a flash. He is just caressing the ball. James. Pedro Neto. Palmer. Caicedo forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Played into space out wide.
Qarabag clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Garnacho. Oh, it's a great ball here.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end of it.
James. And it's played forward. Garnacho. Fernandez.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Caicedo.
there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
João Pedro. There's the shot! And for a moment, time stood still.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be late to pay. Qarabag clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's a probing ball.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
Fernandez. Garnacho. He's got to be disappointed with that.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
That's a lovely, neat pass. Ooh, can he get onto this? Colwell. Palmer. James. Caicedo. Palmer. James, gently done. And he cuts out the supply.
Qarabag really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Pedro Neto. And the shot! And that would have been game, set and match.
João Pedro really can't believe it. He let the opposition off the hook there, and he knows it all too well.
Moved on forwards. Qarabag attempts a clearance.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Does really well to win the ball there.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Pedro Neto is onto it in a flash. Oh, it's just a little long. Caicedo. Cucurella. Pedro Neto. And he's making progress on the ball. Clears it away.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
He's in plenty of space here. Qarabag is there, and he can get that clear. James, forwards and with intent. João Pedro. Time is running out here.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
That's really well manoeuvred.